Now get your Bibles and turn with me to Exodus chapter 3. Turn me to Exodus chapter 3. You got it if you are physically able. Stand with us. Amen. I'm going to start at 10. If you can back up to 1, I'm going to start at 10 if you can. If not, you can stay there. I don't want to. Here begins the reading of God's holy eternal word. Exodus 3, 10 says, Now, come now therefore, and I will send you to Pharaoh, that you may bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And Moses said unto God, Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? And he said, Certainly I will be with you, and this shall be a token to you that I sent you. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve God upon this mountain. And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, it shall say unto them, The God of your fathers hath sent me unto you. And they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you. Verse 15 says, And God said moreover unto Moses, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, The God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, have sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. So far the scripture. Verse 14, And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. I want to talk to you from that portion of text, from this subject, the God of possibilities. The God of possibilities. Tell somebody, he's the God of possibilities. Amen. You may be seated. He is the God of possibilities. Amen. You look at, if you fast forward a couple thousand years from this text to the book of Mark, Jesus asked the disciples, Who do men say that I am? And they began to give a bunch of answers, a bunch of different answers. And then Jesus said, Well, who do you say that I am? Because I'm not just interested in what they say. I got to make sure you know who I am. Because a few thousand years before this, I told your fathers, I am that I am. And I think we sometimes forget who God is. You ever got a bill and forgot who God was? You ever got sick and forgot who God was? Caught yourself in a bind, and for whether it was a minute, a few hours, a day, some of us even a whole week, forgot who God was. I am the God of possibilities. He's given them his name. And this is important because as a culture of people, we don't put a lot of emphasis on names. Some of us, we think we do. But, we name my kids Moet, Champagne, Mercedes, Bentley. You name your cars after kids and all kinds of, different, But in the Jewish culture, they take naming to be serious. A boy's name isn't is that he's not named until the 8th day, when he gets circumcised. That's when you learn his name. A girl's name is not revealed until she's in her first service where the Torah is read. That's how important the naming of a Jewish child is. They take responsibility in naming their children. It's something they think about for not just for weeks or months, but for years. They practice and they plan the naming of a child. It is important. It's not just important because they want their kid to have a Jewish name. They are projecting the future of their child based upon what you name them. Yeah, we don't take that serious, so we call our kids stupid. And then wonder why they're 18 still acting stupid. We tell them, you act like your father, and wonder why they act like their father. Or we see our son and say, that's my little pimp. You wonder why he got girls carrying his book bag. We have named them, and we have put something on them. And we don't even realize the significance of the name. But your name is supposed to be an advertisement about yourself. I advertise who I am by my name. And you hear my name, you're supposed to know something about my character through my name. In the Jewish culture, they presume to already know something about you. Because your name is David. Your name is Joshua. Your name is something that is of a Jewish ethnicity, and it tells me the plans that your parents have for you. So you don't come out and I just call you something and I didn't think about it. They start planning the future of their children while they're in the womb. You're going to be an encourager. You're going to be a doctor. You're going to be an architect. You're going to be an astronaut. You're going to be an educator. You're going to be a surgeon. You're going to be somebody special. Why? Not because of who I am, but because of what I named you. Pastor took his son to college. He took his son to college and he checked his son in the room, and they went through registration. They cut the check. They did all this stuff. He said, before I left him in his dorm room, he said, I told him, don't forget what your name is. Because you get around all these people and you forget, and it's not just his first name. He said, don't forget, you carry my name. So you want to know how like a fool because I'm not around here. Because you got my blood in you. You got your grandfather's name. No, don't forget what I called you. If I call you successful, don't walk around with your head down. If I call you powerful, don't call me crying. If I called you victorious, don't call me I want to give up. What I name you is what you are. What I put inside of you. When I call you smart, you're smart. I tell my kids all the time, you're the smartest one in your class. I don't have no roster. I don't have no grade report. I don't know who's in your class. But between you and I, you are the smartest one. So therefore, when you go to school, you have to take that inside of you and say, I don't care what you are. My daddy said I'm the smartest one here. Oh, my son, you got to study because there's some kids in your class that's studying right now. And you got to do twice as much to get half as much. You can't go there and get a 90. You know, because when you come with a 90, I'm going to ask you what happened to the other 10. Because Susie could get an 80 and get more awards than you can. You got a 90. That ain't fair. Who said life was fair? You got to take the cards you were dealt and play that hand. Anybody ever play spades? Look at your hand and say, I got 5 in the possible. I'm counting on that possible. And you don't want your partner cut. You just cut my possible. We done bid at $8 now. We done messed up. You got to give your kid a chance by calling him something. Yeah, you had 3 kids. How many kids you got? I got 2 and a possible. I got 2. We got 2 and a possible. The sages of the Jewish community says that one should name their child after a righteous person, because their name influences their behavior and their destiny. Your name will influence your behavior and your destiny. No. Ain't no way in the world Tawana can name her son Malachi and he not be a tither.
That's right.
Because every time I call you, I'm calling you for a dime. When I call you, I'm reminding you of what God said to his church, to his leadership. Will a man rob God, Malachi? Yeah, calling you something special. I'm reminding you of how Israel got in trouble. I'm reminding you of how the church got in trouble. I'm reminding you, and every now and then, after Tawana gets her stuff and get her apartment and get her house, she got to remind Malachi and Jaheim, we struggled for this. Went through hell and high water. We slept on shelter beds. We didn't have our own kitchen. Every now and then, stop telling people about your success and tell them about your struggle. And I know you walking around and you got $500 shoes on and you got nice suits, but you got to remind people it wasn't always like this. I took the train to work. I walked to work. I took my stuff to the laundromat. I was going to the laundromat one time, and the lady stopped me. She said, you know, put that many clothes in here. Listen, miss, I ain't got that much on this card. I'm going to pay what I have to. The struggle was real back then. You talking about, you know, pay that. Now, I pay what I got to pay. The struggle was real, and now we got a nice little laundry room up in the house with a nice little dryer and a washer and wallpaper. But what I did was I bought a frame. I bought a little frame, and I put my laundry card in there to remind myself, don't you ever walk in here and get a big head. Remember the days you took them big black bags from the church and put your clothes in there and had to walk like this and woof. Don't you ever forget, you couldn't afford 2 washes, so you put the darks and the whites together. And when something bled, you just told them that's new. That's new. It used to be white as beige now. That's new. God is doing a new thing. So you got to remind people, no, I struggle for this. I pay my dues for this. And I can't get a big head because I know where I came from. Somehow God takes people through struggle. So when they get there, they don't walk with pride and they don't walk with arrogance and they don't act like it fell in your lap. Ain't nothing fall in my lap. I paid for this. You got blood, sweat, and tears. No, you can remember the nights you studied all night while other folks dropped out and was chilling in front of the building. You were studying. Of course I wanted to go to the party. But I thought about graduation 4 years from now. And if you do what you don't want to do now, you can do whatever you want to do later. I can always party. I can always cut a rug. I can always dance. But the next few years, it's me and these books. It's me and God. It's me and I can always eat. But I'm going fast to 3. And something about fasting. Don't ever go shopping when you're fasting. We got a closet full of snacks. And don't nobody ever eat them. We got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. We got Chips Ahoy. We got spice cake. We got onion rings and cheese doodles. We got all this stuff. And I still got candy corn from Halloween. Don't hate. I bought it on a fast day. I'm sorry. I bought it on a fast day. Yeah, because you start thinking you want it and you really don't. You don't want that. Yeah, like the ghetto boy said, my mind's playing tricks on me. My mind's playing tricks on me. And it's your flesh that'll tell you want it, but you really don't. So I gotta put off this instant gratification to secure my destiny. So they secure the destiny of their children. Not by life insurance, not by nepotism, but by what they named them. And in the Jewish religion, they got two names. No, they got two names. They have their secular name and they have their Jewish name. That's right. So they'll call them Matthew, because that's their secular name. But in the home and in the synagogue, they have another name. What's the reason of that? Because we want to make sure that while they're calling you Matthew outside, when you come in here, we remind you of who you really are. So they're calling you poor out there. They're calling you minimum wage out there. But when you get home, we call you this and we call you that. That's why it's something about having a wife. You go outside all day. You fight, you struggle, and you come home and say, here come Big Daddy. Big Daddy home. Kids, the man of the house is here. Your father is here. The man that takes care of the family. Look at him coming in the house. All strong, my buff husband. And you tired, but somebody's affirming you and putting something inside of you. They call me nothing out there, but at home I'm a king. I ain't got to be a bishop of a church. I'm a bishop of my home. Great, you're not a pastor here, but at home you're the pastor of your house. I'm the shepherd of my home, and these are my sheep. I'm Jesus, and that's Peter, James, and John. So I got two names. I don't care what they call you out here. It's what does God call me? What does my wife call me? What does my children call me? No. And it's something about coming home and being called rich when you're poor. Something about being called courageous and you scared. Something about being called, God is calling you a victorious warrior, and yet you are nervous. Nervous. I'm going to make it by myself. I'm nervous. I'm going to do this, and the ends don't meet. I'm nervous because my spreadsheet is jacked up. I'm nervous because I got insufficient funds. I'm nervous because I don't have a job yet. I'm nervous because I don't have an answer yet. I'm nervous. And here's God whispering in your ear, you're a king. You're prosperous. You're rich. You're a billionaire. I blessed you with more than enough. That's why you got to hang out with people that affirm you. You got to hang out with people that speak into your life. You got to hang out with people that are like-minded and even think better than you. Yeah, you got to hang out with rich people. Hang out with people that got some money. If you unemployed, why are you hanging out with other unemployed people? You hang around folks that got a job and you find out, how'd you get this job? How do I interview? What do I say? When they ask me this, what should I say? Why you ask somebody who ain't never have a job how to interview? God told me one day he went to a job interview and they asked him, why you want to work here? He said, because I need money. That's the dumbest thing you could have said. You got to hang with the people that are smarter than you. You got to hang, if you got a BA, hang with people that got a master's. If you got a master's, hang with folks that got a PhD. If you got a PhD, hang out with other folks that got more than you, that have built things and invested things. No, I can't hang around people that won't affirm and help me. Because sometimes you got to be selfish and think about you. Yeah. You ever get tired of being the one that's always encouraging? Always giving advice? Always counseling? Always helping? And they're draining you. No, sometimes I need people to talk to me. Everybody needs counsel. I never let nobody tell you counseling is for crazy people. All of us crazy. Everybody got a little crazy. You don't know everything. And we fell into that cultural nonsense that only white people go to see a psychiatrist. And the rate of suicide is a whole lot lower for whites than it is for blacks. Could it be they got somebody to talk to? Let it out. My mama told me, whatever happen in this house, stay in this house. And that's why we crazy. You want to hide stuff, don't want to tell. Now, I ain't saying tell all your business. But when I'm saying, if it's affecting you mentally and emotionally, I got to tell somebody something. Because counseling is really just being heard. I gotta let it out. Because God has called me something, but I don't see it. God has said I'm going to have something, but I don't have it. God has said I'm great, but I don't see greatness on me or in me. So I need somebody to call me what they see. Somebody to call me. Oh, and it's funny because every time we're around certain people, they say, here come the millionaires. Look at them, they got money. And I be thinking, you ain't seen my account lately, but I'm going to assume you downloaded something from heaven. And there's something on me that says prosperity. There's something on me that says money. There's something on me that says multi-millionaire. I don't see it, but I'm glad you see it. And because you see it, I know it's in the spiritual realm. And because in the spiritual realm, sooner or later, it gotta hit earth. It still hit earth. So they take this naming thing serious. And in our text, we're dealing with the name. We're dealing with the name of God. But before we get to the name of God, we got to deal with Moses. Because you had these people who are slaves, and you have this man who has left Egypt of his own will, sort of. He sees an injustice going on, and he kills someone. Moses is a murderer. Pastor Moses killed somebody. Bishop Moses killed somebody. Yeah. Archbishop Moses, the apostle-elect, had his consecration service already. Flyers went out, Instagram posted. He killed somebody. And he leaves Egypt. So he's a leader with no followers. He's a murderer. Yeah. And you think church is for perfect people. Everybody in here got a past. Everybody here did some stuff. Everybody did something 10 years ago. Everybody did something 10 days ago. And some of you thought about something 10 minutes ago. He grows up in the palace. Moses' life was crazy, three-dimensional. He grows up in the palace, y'all, for 40 years. He wears the finest clothes, Egyptian cotton, 3,000 thread count sheets. He has gold and silver. He has servants. He eats the best food. While the Egyptians are doing it, the Israelites are out there making brick with mud. But Moses is chilling. He's chilling. He's an Israelite undercover. He kind of looks like an Israelite, but he grew up with the Egyptians. So he's undercover, but he eats the best, dressed the best, he has the best education. He spends 40 years of his life being served. And all of a sudden, things change. You ever had things going great, and all of a sudden it just change? You ever chilled on a job? I mean, the best day. 80 degrees, nice. And you get that email from HR. HR usually don't email you nothing good. Things just change for Moses, and he finds himself now. He's in the palace, and all of a sudden he's in the desert. He goes from desert to desert. He goes from having it all to having nothing. He goes from being served to having absolute. He's running for his life from the very folks he chilled with. Yeah. Because sometimes you can hang with people and they're the same folks that turn on you. Yeah, ain't no kind of betrayal like somebody. David said, my own familiar friend that did eat at my table. You ate with me and turned your back on me. I sat and told you my secrets, and you went and told people. You didn't give my name, you gave my initials. Like there's a bunch of JMs around here. You know, I ain't going to say his name. You know, I ain't going to say her name, but it sounds like Lorinda. I ain't telling you her name. And her husband's name sound like Craig. Yeah, they was fighting. Craig and Lorinda. I ain't going to tell you who they are, but I'm going to cover my people. Because I don't sow discord in the house of the Lord. And he's on the other side of the desert. He had to leave. First, he has to leave because he serves for 40 years. But there came a point where he saw an injustice being done, and he stepped in. Here's the thing. Why would you step in, Moses, if this is what you know? Sometimes he has this dual nature. We have nature versus nurture. So nurture says they took me in and they adopted me like family. Nurture says that's my mama. Nobody knows she found me but her. But nature says there's something inside of me that's not like the rest of them. Yeah, you ever been around your family and said, this can't be my family? You ever went to Thanksgiving and said, I don't know who these people are. Who are these crazy people? They birthed me, they raised me, but I think different from them. I'm not better than them, but there's something different about me. I ain't talking about my mama, my father, my siblings, or my cousins. All I know is when they start talking certain things, I check out. There's certain conversations I don't engage in. There's certain things that they talk about. We just don't connect on that level anymore. And they get mad and say, oh, you changed. Thank God you got it. I know I'm saved when my family said I'm changed. You really know you saved when your family said, oh, you acting uppity now. Oh, you done that church done change you. You finally got it. Yeah, I'm changed. My life has changed. My walk has changed. My talk has changed. I don't do what I used to. And even my mama noticed. Ooh. There's something about when your family can validate your change. Let her pray. She's saved. Here come the first lady. You a deacon now? You a deacon? Let them get sick and watch they call you. Let them get in trouble and watch they call you. Let all hell break loose. You better call your cousin because they know the Lord. Now you want to broker my relationship with God to get you a breakthrough. I don't mind praying for you, but when we pray, we're going to pray in the name of Jesus. Nurture says, I'm a player, but nature says I'm a preacher. Nurture says I'm just like my environment, but nature says I'm just like God. Nurture says you can go ahead and steal and get away with it, but nature says thou shalt not steal. Nurture says you can have a bunch of girls, a wife, a few concubines. You ain't got to be tied to one woman. But nature says I made you for one. And you start believing. And sometimes you stuck between nature and nurture. You stuck between getting your family's approval or getting God's approval. I'm sorry, family. I love you. I love you like mac and cheese and banana pudding. But when it comes between you and God, I gotta pick God. Live this opulent life. He has to go. He has to go to the desert. In his second phase of his life, he spends 40 years in the wilderness. So he spends the first 40 in the palace. In Egypt. Egypt represents sin. So he has 40 years of sin that he learned. 40 years of sin. You ever think about some of the stuff you did back in the day and say, how could I do that? You spend 40 years in something, dysfunction seems normal. So he spends 40 years in the palace. Now he got to spend 40 years in the desert. So the same time that he gave the enemy, he has to give God. So I say, no, this ain't in the Bible. This is Jermaine chapter 5, verse 3. I say, you can't backslide until you give God the same amount of time you gave the enemy. So you got saved at 25. By right, you got to give God at least 25 years. You got saved 25. God gets 25. I got saved when I was 40. Well, you can't backslide till you 80. And what you going to do after that? What club you going to at 80? You're going to get down, but you're going to have a hard time getting back up. And get that defibrillator clear. You gotta to give God time. So God makes him spend 40 years to get that junk out of him, to get that music out of him, to get that sin out of him, to get the woman out of him, to get that cussing out of him, to get all that stuff that he was infiltrated with. I got to take it all out of you. And I know I'm going to come to the altar and get saved and everything going to go away. No, it ain't. You come here and get saved. Soon as you go home, the enemy start coming in. Your old man call you. Your old boyfriend text you. You go home and you got 10 friend requests on Facebook from your 10 ex-lovers. How they find me? They knew where you was at. They was just waiting until you gave your life to the Lord to see if you really gonna do this. Come to Jesus, and your life is gonna be so in bliss, and you ain't gonna have no more problems. The devil is a liar. As soon as you come to him, all hell happens. Your money gets funny. Your change is strange. Your body starts getting sick. Your family crazy. Your son is in jail. Your daughter's crazy. No, this ain't happened when I was with Satan. And you start thinking, maybe I should just quit the church and let things go back to normal. So I got to give God the same amount of time that I gave Satan. It is only fair. But here's the problem with that. Taste and see that the Lord is good. After you get a taste of him, if you really love him, if you really in this, I don't care how old you are, you ain't never leaving God. Stuff gonna get hard. Stuff gonna be messed up. I don't care what happens. I ain't never leaving God. Absolutely not. And he tells Moses, he says, I heard my people crying for me. I heard my people crying. All these years, you ain't do nothing. God, all these years, why you wait so long? And the answer is, I was waiting for you. And sometimes we blame God for deliverance that he's given us. You are the deliverer. You are the Moses for your family. But I'm waiting for you to get your act together. So when I send you to them, you're not of approach. When I say so, I got to strip that nonsense out of you before you go. So I heard them crying. I heard them with all this stuff going on, and I took away your likes, and I stripped that culture out of you, and I got all that stuff out of you, and now I want you to go. And Moses says, bet. I've been trying to get this dead for 40 years. Bet. But he says, hold up, God. He said, if I go, they gonna ask me your name. Because, we Jewish, God, and we big on names around here. And the first thing they're gonna want to know is, what's the name of this God that sent you? Because his name defines his character. His name defines his destiny. His name defines his function. His name tells me a lot about him. So before we go anywhere with you, we want to know the name of this God that supposedly sent you. Moses said, it rhymes with Lorinda. No, he ain't say that. He ain't say that. That's in my version. He said that. He says, God says, tell them I am. That I am. He doesn't. Now, I think I'm pretty smart. I went to school. I know what a noun is. Person, place, a thing. Person, place, a thing. God doesn't give him a noun. He doesn't give him a verb to be doing. He says, I am. So I'm not a thing, I'm an action. And I think we serve God like he's a thing and not like he's an action. Because when I serve God, things are supposed to start moving. Whatever's not moving in your life, could it be that God is not involved in it? My marriage ain't moving. When was the last time y'all hooked arms and prayed together? I can't stand this woman. She always cracking at the mouth. How about you grab her and read a scripture? I can't stand this job. It's a bunch of demons. But if you go there and start reciting scriptures, if you go there and start playing my music, if you go there and start telling people about the God you serve, why don't you take me to work with you? Today is take your God to work day. Everybody bring their God. Can you imagine? We had I wish, when I start my company, we gonna have a take your God to work day. Come here with your koofies on, come here with your little curls and your yarmulke, and I'll place my God right beside your God and see which God is still standing at 5 o'clock. See, some of y'all scared to take God to work. I ain't say go there apostolating. I ain't say go there acting a fool. Don't be at your they gonna lock you up. Say that for the bathroom. Save it for you by yourself. But be at your desk. Now, God, in the name of Jesus, God, right now, here's my supervisor. God, right now, wherever she walks, God, I need you to arrest that spirit. In the name of Jesus. Oh, God, there's my, oh, God, look right there. That's the other manager. And they woke me up last week, God. But right now, God, if you want to visit this place and do something crazy, try that. Whoa. Try that. In your secret closet, at your cubicle. Oh, God, right now, I'm about to go into a meeting, and I'm not fully prepared, God, but I know right now, God, I've been in for vacation day, and if you would, Lord, touch my supervisor, touch my manager, touch the CFO, God, I need a raise, God. Woo. Go into your secret closet at your cubicle. Lord, have mercy. He says, I am that I am. And what it really means is I was, I am, and I will be. I was, I am, and I will be. Whatever you need from me, I was that before you needed it. I was your oncologist. I was your doctor. I was your surgeon. Before you got the lump, I was already a cancer specialist. Before you got the heart trouble, I was already in the cardiac department. I was already there, and I'm here today. And when you leave tomorrow, I'll still be there. Lord, have mercy. Check this out. At Bethlehem, he is God with us. At Calvary, he's God for us. At Pentecost, he's God in us. Lord, have mercy. He is God. He is God with us. He is God for us. And he is God in us. I was, I am, and I will be. This is good preaching right here. This is good. This is good. Oh, I'm walking this bad boy. I'm walking. Tell him, I am. I am Jordan. He says, I'm celestial. You're terrestrial. And when my celestial meets your terrestrial, I'll take my super, marry your natural, and make a supernatural. Oh, you're missing it. I ain't supposed to be sweating this hard. Then he fast forwards all the way 4,000 years later. And he says in John, he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by. He picks it up and says, verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. There you go again. I am the vine. You are the branches. He finished it off in Revelation and said, I am the Alpha. I am the Omega, the beginning and the end, saith the Lord. He says, if I can change the nature of your circumstance according to what you call me. It's like these people that go to college and they have a dual major. So they graduate with a BA in accounting, and they graduate with a BA in philosophy, or they graduate with a BA in science, and they graduate with a BA in math. So not only do I know medicine, I also know my functions. I know how to draw a graph. I know A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I got 2 degrees. But if you read the Bible correctly, you will find out that God has over 400 names. 400 names. There's more names for God than there are days in a year. That tells me that whatever I need every day of this year, 366 days, if I need him to be sick or no, he's sick or no. If I gotta have him call me Shalom, he's Shalom. If I need him to be Rapha, he's Rapha. If I need him to be Elohim, he's Elohim. If I need him to be whatever I need, I got 366 days and I still got change left. Tell them I am. But here's the crazy part. If you finish reading the whole book of Exodus, the children of Israel never asked Moses what's his name. It is my theory that it was never the children of Israel that wanted to know his name. It was Moses. Because I spent 40 years in sin. I spent 40 years in a palace. I spent 40 years clubbing. I spent 40 years on drugs. I spent 40 years on crack. I spent 40 years getting drunk. I want to know if I serve you now, what is your name? What's your name? Can you deliver me from crack? What's your name? Can you fix my marriage? What's your name? Can you stop these urges in my body? What's your name? I think I'm gay. What's your name? Can you fix that? I'm depressed. Can you fix that? I'm oppressed. Can you fix that? I just want to know, what is your name? What's your name? I am that I am. All you got to do is finish the sentence. Your job is to finish what I started. I can be whatever you call me. I can be a banker. I can be a landlord. I can be a shepherd. I can be a healer. I can be a mortgage broker. I can be a supervisor. I can be whatever you deem me to be. I am that I am. Whatever you say I am. And this is how it ends. It's crazy. It ends like this. And God said, moreover, unto Moses, thou shalt say to the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, the God of Jacob, have sent me unto you. And he says, this is my name forever. He says, my name is what you call me, and I will be that forever. Has anyone ever told you they're going to be with you in about 3 months they leave? You ever had a man tell you, baby, it's me and you forever? And you found out it was you, him, Shonda, Wanda, Twana. Forever. Because I'm not like that. I ain't going to cheat on you. I ain't going to beat you. I'm not going to ignore your text. I'm not going to hear you from heaven and act like I didn't see a missed call. You got an iPhone. I didn't know you called. Something wrong with my phone. No. I find it quite amazing with dumb people with smartphones. A smartphone in the hand of a dumb person makes a dumb phone. He says, this is my name forever. So it's up to you what you call him. Whatever you call him from today on, he says, I'll be that forever. You ain't got to go back to the world. You ain't got to go back to your old ways. You ain't got to go back to lying and stealing and cheating. I know you know how to get your rent paid, but guess what? You're going to have to do something to get that rent paid. But if you wait on me, if you suffer a while, live in a shelter for a while, eat oodles and noodles for dinner have tuna fish for a while, eat a bologna sandwich with mayonnaise, and when you boil it, that little bubble come up, do that for a while, suffer a while, cry a while, walk by yourself for a while, give it to your friends for a while, suffer a while, and after you suffer, then I'll establish you. So wait a minute. The prerequisite for establishment is suffering. I thought the prerequisite for success was this. Oh, it ain't that? I thought it would turn around 3 times and shout. I thought it was this. I thought they tell you go to service, you get your napkin and you wave it. I thought if I waved this, and when I went home, everything would be well. But I went home and all hell broke loose. He said, hold on, this thing don't work. Because we use things as lucky charms. And by lucky charm, yeah, but you can wave it, but after you wave it, then you got to do what he said. This is a prophetic gesture, which means I'm doing this to get your attention. I'm trying to tell you that when I leave here, come Monday, watch me do what you say do. Come Tuesday, watch you catch me fasting. Come Wednesday, watch you catch me online. Come Thursday, I'll be in my secret closet. Come Friday, I'll be apologizing. Come Saturday, I'll be praising. And back here on Sunday. He's the God of possibilities. Whatever you need, God, is possible. It's possible in God. It's possible in God. He's the God of possibilities. It only becomes possible by what you call him. God only moves by faith. And if I call him something, I'm expecting him to respond. When I call my children from my room, and I say, man, and he said, huh? I don't say nothing. When I call you, I don't expect you to yell back. I expect you to come. When I say, hand me that remote. It's right here, but don't you? And God does the same thing. When I call God, I don't want God to say, huh? I expect God to move. Come in to my room and say, what do you need? Hand me favor, hand me healing, hand me a blessing, hand me more members, hand me more people, hand me more servants, hand me more faith, hand me more of this. Why? Because I called you and you came. I'm done. He's the God. What I'm going to tell they ask about, what's his name? God says, whatever you wanted, I can be whatever you want me to be. On the same Sunday, he can be my healer and your deliverer. On the same Sunday, he can be performing surgery right now on my heart and fixing your rent. The same Sunday, he can be fixing your kidneys and fixing my brain at the same time. He could do multiple surgery at the same time. My credit score went out the same time he was fixing your marriage. You got to start calling him. You know, I don't think it's going to happen. It ain't going to happen. But if I call him, I'm expecting God to answer. Because I called you by your name. He's Christ, the anointed one. He's with me, for me, and in me. He is everything I need, wrapped up in one. Father, bless us in the name of Jesus. Cause us to call you by name. Some of us are going to call you Shalom tonight because they need peace. Some of you are going to call you Rapha. They need healing. Some of you are going to call him Nisi because he's a banner. When you walk in the door, you need folks to know that God is with me. You know, don't start nothing. My banner says who's with me. Some of you are going to call him Sikkenu because he's your righteousness. I like what you like and I hate what you hate. I'm trying to be righteous. Elohim. El Shaddai. The double-breasted. One able to feed all of us at the same time. He never gets tired. He shifts from one breast to the next. He's all of that, y'all. Don't put limits on God. Don't put limits on God. He's the God of possibility. Now, God bless us in this house. These your people, God, who call you by name. We may call you different names this week according to our needs and wants and desires. We pray that you would answer speedily this week. God, this week, be a healer for Mrs. Father. And God, be a way maker for Mother Hunter, God. God, lift the burdens, God, of the Hunters. Favor the marriage of the Washingtons, God. Send finances to the Kings. God, be a landlord for Tawana. God, do it in the name of Jesus. We're calling your name. We're calling your name. We're calling your name, God. We're calling you. The cattle on 1,000 hill is yours, God. God, the cattle on 1,000 hill, the cattle, just the cattle. The hill is yours in the cattle. 1,000 hills, multiple cattle. You're a provider. Be that this week. Show us. Send more than we thought we would get. And overflow. Because we called you that. And you answered by name. We thank you in Jesus' name.